It's a beautiful day in Victoria here today. The sun is shining, the spring flowers are in bloom, and it's just a really wonderful day to be in love, to be loved, to be love. So today I want to share with you some more of the Healing Heart Oracle cards from the Healing Heart Oracle Cards deck that I have published. The heart for today is called Healing Hearts. This is the first card in the deck of the Healing Heart Oracle cards. It's beautiful cyclamen leaves. Now, if you've been watching this series of videos, you know that each of these images has a story. And if this is your first time, well, each of these images has a story. And there's a reason for that. Not only is our life full of stories, the work that I do as a story holder comes out of my own experience of healing that started to happen for me when I began to share my own story, when I began to reach out to other people and ask, does this make sense? Does this sound right? Do I have reason to need healing? And the answer was yes. There is a message on the Healing Hearts, and it is this: it takes many to heal one. Ask for help and be open to support. You are not meant to take this walk alone. Reach out to others, as your story will be healing to them as well. What you'll notice when you start working with the Healing Hearts Oracle cards is the message that comes through many of these cards is that of not doing it alone. We have such isolation in our community, in our world. People seem to have become more and more isolated. Less community, less connection. When we get ourselves into that place of isolation, it can become really challenging to reach out to people and to reconnect with them. It's so important, though, that you have community around you, that you have tribe around you, that you have people who know you and understand what you're going through, or just understand what your life is like, good or bad, or indifferent. It doesn't matter. You just need to have that community. So this set of cyclamen leaves, that's the plant that is in that photograph. The message that that plant had for me when I first saw it was that of community. So I'll read to you the story in the Healing Hearts, or in the Heart's Journey guidebook that comes with the cards. As I walked along a beautiful jungle path on the Hawaiian island of Kauai, which is where this picture comes from, I looked down and saw this cluster of cyclamen leaves, interconnected with one another. This is how cyclamen grow. The leaves appear in one season and the flowers in another. These heart leaves are guiding you to reach out in the present moment in order to bloom in the next. No time is ever wasted. This is not coming from the book, this is coming from me now. There is no such thing as wasted time. Every thought, every action that you have or that you take in the present moment has a ripple effect. So do you want to be healed? Do you want to have healing for your heart? Then do something about it now. Do something about it today. Even if at the end of the day you still feel there's pain or hurt in that heart, or some aspect of it hasn't been healed, that's fine. You take the first step, and you take that first step with others, with the help of others, the support of others. Notice the leaf with the tattered edges supported by all the other leaves. So here, I'll show it to you again. Okay, so you see how it's all tattered? But it is supported by all the other leaves. It is time to connect with others, those who can help you and those who can be helped by you. Never underestimate the power of your story to be helpful to somebody else. Have you ever had the experience where you're talking to somebody about some life experience and they are able to say, oh my gosh, I've had the same exact experience, and for me it was like this. And if they see that you've moved through that experience, you've healed from it, maybe they get a gift from you in terms of what they could do differently, or vice versa. So you can see the power in sharing your story with others. Every experience you have with love can become a source of healing for others. And you may be surprised by the healing stories they have to tell as well. I know from my own personal experience, when I found myself so isolated within my relationship that nobody in the world knew what was going on. Not even me some days. And it wasn't until I started to very slowly reach out, share bits and pieces of what had been going on, that I was able to get a completely different perspective, and was also able to create a community of people around me who supported me in where I was going and what it was that I needed to do. And that same experience can be there for you, or you can provide that experience for somebody else. So this is the thing to always be aware of when you're working with oracle cards of any kind, is that there's always more meaning than what is immediately available to you. So allow the information and the message to integrate with you throughout the day. It's why we're doing these card pulls, is for you to be able to take that image, that message, and just sit with it and see if it applies to you. Maybe you're in denial, or maybe it doesn't apply to you. Maybe it can apply to somebody else. And through your sharing of it and your wisdom, you can help somebody else's day be brighter, and you can help their heart's journey be smoother. So please, I would encourage you to move out into your day with thoughts about healing hearts and support and community, and see what happens. Have a wonderful day.